Ezekiel chapter 11. And the Spirit lifts me up, and it brings me to the east gate of the house of Yahweh, that is facing the east. And behold, at the opening of the gate are 25 men, and I see in their midst Jaazaniah son of Azzur, and Pelatiah son of Benaiah, heads of the people. And he says to me, Son of man, these are the men who are devising iniquity, and who are giving evil counsel in this city, who are saying, It is not near to build houses, it is the pot, and we are the flesh. Therefore prophesy concerning them, prophesy, Son of man. And the Spirit of Yahweh falls on me, and he says to me, Say, Thus said Yahweh, You have said correctly, O house of Israel, and I have known the steps of your spirit. You multiplied your wounded in this city, and filled its outplaces with the wounded. Therefore, thus said Lord YHWH, Your wounded, whom you placed in its midst, they are the flesh, and it is the pot, and he has brought you out from its midst. You have feared a sword, and I bring in a sword against you, a declaration of Lord YHWH. And I have brought you out of its midst, and given you into the hand of strangers, and I have done judgments among you. You fall by the sword, I judge you on the border of Israel, and you have known that I am Yahweh. It is not a pot for you, nor are you the flesh in its midst. I judge you at the border of Israel, and you have known that I am Yahweh, for you have not walked in my statutes, and you have not done my judgments, and according to the judgments of the nations who are around you, you have done. And it comes to pass at my prophesying that Pelatiah son of Benaiah is dying. And I fall on my face and cry a loud voice and say, Ah, Lord YHWH, you are making an end of the remnant of Israel. And there is a word of Yahweh to me, saying, Son of man, your brothers, men of your family, and all the house of Israel, all of it, are they to whom inhabitants of Jerusalem have said, Keep far off from Yahweh. It is ours. The land has been given for an inheritance. Therefore say, Thus said Lord YHWH, Because I put them far off among nations, and because I scatter them through the lands, I am also for a little sanctuary to them in the lands where they have gone in. Therefore thus said Lord YHWH, And I have assembled you from the peoples, and I have gathered you from the lands into which you have been scattered, and I have given the ground of Israel to you. And they have gone in there, and turned aside all its detestable things, and all its abominations, out of it. And I have given one heart to them, and I give a new spirit in your midst, and I have turned the heart of stone out of their flesh, and I have given a heart of flesh to them, so that they walk in my statutes, and keep my judgments, and have done them. And they have been to me for a people, and I am to them for God. As for these whose heart is going to the heart of their detestable things and their abominations, I have put their way on their head, a declaration of Lord YHWH. And the cherubim lift up their wings, and the wheels are alongside them, and the glory of the God of Israel is over above them. And the glory of Yahweh goes up from off the midst of the city, and stands on the mountain that is on the east of the city. And the Spirit has lifted me up, and brings me to Chaldea, to the expulsion, in a vision, by the Spirit of God. And the vision that I have seen goes up from off me. And I speak to the expulsion all the matters of Yahweh that he has shown me.